What's up, everyone? It's a surprise live stream. You know, the last time I did a live stream on my second channel was February 15th last year. This year. It's a long time. So I'm on here, trying to load my phone here so I can look something up if I need to. And I got my cool headphones on here. Trying to move this mic so I can see the chat. These headphones I really like. They're Sennheiser 490 Pro. They're what I like about them is that they are open ear, so you can kind of hear. So when I'm talking to the mic here, because I don't actually have my voice going through the microphone here, and but I can hear when I'm talking. I'm going to play music, and I can still hear myself because I'm not coming. My microphone's not coming through the thing because I haven't figured it out in 9 years, going on 10 years of doing this. I haven't figured out how to get the microphone to come through my headphones. Hey, Aaron, if you're watching this, I'm trying to log into my website here. Log into rickbeato.com and it won't load. Anybody have that problem here? It's weird. I got a sale going on. I'll just tell you about this through. Is it working, Aaron? It will not load. Let me change my Wi-Fi. So, yes, it will load. Okay. I have two different internets here in the studio. Not that you guys care about that, but I'm just telling you that because I need to have the internet working here. There we go. And now it's working. Look at that. I have a sale going until the 26th. So if you're looking for a last-minute Christmas present, you can get all 4 of my guitar courses for $99, and you can gift it to someone. It's my complete collection with my Scale Matrix course that just came out a couple months ago. Quick Lessons Pro, that's kind of my intermediate guitar course. Your Arpeggio Masterclass, that's kind of the thing that goes with the Scale Matrix. So you learn your scales and you learn your arpeggios and then you learn how to use it. But if you're a total beginner, you can get the beginner guitar course and begin there. And then get the beginner guitar course and then start learning your scales and arpeggios at the same time. And then you can kind of get to the quick lessons part. So that's going on $99 through the 26th. Okay, so what is happening here? So I've been working on my band Billionaires record, although we're going to change the name of our band. I'm not sure to what yet, but we're trying to figure that. We have a few possibilities. It's been 25 years, so I think it'll be 26 years. So I think that it's time to change it up a little bit, but we have 11 or 12 songs that we've recorded. And your phone, my phone's making the thing. Tell me if that's better, Aaron, because it's you could hear the phone through the microphone. Short-term memory, that's a good name. If anybody has any ideas, don't put them in the chat here. Put them in afterwards. Come back and put them in, because you can't keep it does retain the chat, but you can't really go through and look through the chat. AARP. That's what we're going to call our band, AARP. ARP. So we're working on this thing, and I've been tracking. So I had GL Ken, who's been working. We've been working together since 2000. So 25 years, going on 26 years. He was here all day yesterday and today, and he'll be here tomorrow. And we track guitars all day today. We've got everything's just about finished right now. I have a few songs that are mixed, doing a few little extra guitar overdubs and some I would call it sound design things that I've been working on, and I've been mixing it, and I've been listening to a lot of mixes. We drove around today. We got lunch, GL and I, and we listened to certain things off Spotify or iTunes playlists that I have that are kind of I would say like rock mixing reference albums, things that really sound good, that are full range, and it happens to be people that I've interviewed in the past, some of the people. And like Andy Wallace, for example, or Brendan O'Brien, or Nick Raskulinitz, or there's so many great mixers that Terry Date and trying to think who else I have on here, but I have these playlists that I put together for some of the interviews. Like I have this Andy Wallace playlist up here, and I was listening to some of his mixes in the car, and it's just, they're so massive. Oh my God. Just like Brendan O'Brien's records, they're just massive sounding. Somebody, Florida man, says Nick is the one that worked at Sound City and works with the Foo Fighters. That's correct. He did the new Deftones record, which sounds phenomenal. So I'm like, okay, what is a good sounding mix? Well, I'll tell you one. I'll play you one here. If you guys got headphones, or if you're in front of your speakers, I have my mic muted here, so you'll actually just hear the direct. You hear the direct sound. This is a good sounding mix right here. This is a perfect circle. This is Andy Wallace mix here. Great sounds. This is a song called Pet by A Perfect Circle. It's off 13th Step.
Don't fret, precious, I'm here. Step away from the window.
Josh Freese on drums.
Back to sleep.
Oh.
Lay your head down, child. I won't have to hold your hand, child. Count your bodies like sheep to rhythm on a wardrobe.
That's a killer. I love the puff of the kick drum. It's massive sounding. Incredible low end. Andy mixed this record too that Brendan produced. And listen to the bass drum on this. This is at Rage when it comes in.
People come up.
Listen bass drum.
Yeah.
It's like a
bass up on this one. Check it. Since 1516, minds attacked and overseen. Now crawler makes the ruins of this empty dream. With their borders and boots on top of us. Pulling out on the floor of the toxic metropolis. But how you gonna...
So that is a killer mix right there, right? Or, let's see here. This, another Andy mix. Once again, listen to the bass drum. Bass has reverb right there. Very tight drums. Great sounding mix there. I'll give you another one. This is a Brendan O'Brien mix and production. This is King's X. Listen to this. Tighter bass drum, but tons of low end and a snare.
Okay, so it can't be right.
Okay. Okay, listen to the way the rim shot hits every time. You can hear the stick on the rim shot hitting the rim and the tone of it. Listen to it.
I and try and think and fight. Okay, so I need some help, but they can't fix the way I feel. Just one day, just one
I mean, the crashes,
maybe just a
the cymbals are so clear.
feel no pain. Oh, I want the light, black the sky, like the sky. Oh,
I mean, come on, that sounds phenomenal. The bass, Ty Tabor's guitar sounds, it's just a perfect mix. So fat, although it's very, very open, right? Because there's very little going on in it. But that bass drum, the drums just sound so good. Like everything is perfectly balanced here. Somebody asked me a couple things here. Have I ever reviewed a song, One Fine Morning band called Lighthouse? I have not. I believe that's the name of the band. You reviewed One Fine Morning band called Lighthouse? No. I have not. I think Brendan actually produced one of the Lighthouse records. Let me play another thing here. This is the Carnival song that I talked about with when I did my video at Neural DSP with Doug Castro, who's a CEO. And we talked about this pedal that he made, the Alpha Omega pedal, based on the bass sound from this song, Goliath, from Carnival, Australian band. Great band. And the producer is Forrester Saville. He engineered and mixed the record. And I did a What Makes This Song Great on this song. But listen to the drums, listen to the room sound, listen to the bass tone and the guitars. Everything about the mix is killer. Listen. Listen to the bass. Listen to the hi-hat. When it sucks out to the... It goes... Do you notice what I'm talking about? When the hi-hat opens, it goes, and right down, it sucks right down into the snare. It goes, listen. Hear that? I love that. Okay, that's phenomenal. That chorus is beautiful. Real drums, like the drum sounds, everything. Listen to the, when he goes into the chorus and that high guitar comes in, all the little ghost notes on the snare. Check it out. This is Carnival, band from Australia, killer band, record. Sound Awake came out in 2009, this song. Check it out. Listen to the snare ghost notes in the chorus. Check it out. Right here. Oh, right there. The other thing, you hear the bass goes bum bum right there, and he's plucking the strings harder so that they distort a little bit more, and it's so real. And it's raw. Listen. Bum bum, and it just has that extra little grit on it, right? Listen again. Right. Guitar sound. And then that high guitar here. Woo! Great fill. I love it. Those are real drums too. That's Carnival. So you listen to that, right? And then I just go back to this to that perfect circle thing we. Mixes can be so different. Drum sounds, everything can be so different from one another and be great. That's a thing that is so cool. I was listening to the new Deftones record. So this tune that I had in my last video. What's amazing is how big the guitars are and there's space for the vocals. You could hear the vocals clearly, but the guitars are massive. The drums cut through, but it's not spitty or anything like that. The drums, it's just, it is so powerful. And those like sus2 chords and stuff, it just sounds so full. Listen how clear it is. Yeah, fat, so fat. Somebody mentioned Wolf Van Halen. Okay, so the new Mammoth record. So, which sounds killer. I was talking with one of my buddies about it, and what tune were we talking about here? I think were we talking about the end? I can't remember. Goes between the speakers. Great singing. Wolf, I mean, he's so good on every instrument, and he's a great singer. So the guitar's tones in there, amazing. Beautiful guitar tones. Killer. Elvis Basquette is the producer and engineer and mixer on that, and Elvis is fantastic. He does all the Alter Bridge records. He's done Slash's last few records. Elvis is a great producer, and he's a and he is really great engineering. Gets killer guitar tones. Okay, so anyways, so I've been listening to a lot of different stuff. I put out my list of my pop songs yesterday. They were pretty much all, I wouldn't say pop songs, but yeah, pop songs, I guess. It was my kind of Spotify list of things that I, have listened to recently that I think are really interesting, and I could probably put out a list every week like that. I could make a video like it. But I'm wondering when there's going to be... There's obviously a lot of guitar music that's out nowadays. A lot more guitar music is out now than has been. I'm wondering if when there's going to be a instrumental guitar revival. Now, there's so many great guitarists out today. I'm getting ready to go do the 6-string Sanctuary with Nuno in Vegas next month. Well, in a few weeks. It's Nuno, myself, Eric Gales, Richie Kotzen, Mateus Asado, Taj Farrant, who else? Steve Vai. And so if you look at Steve Vai and Joe Satriani, they came out of an era where guitar players were headliners, where guitar players made records that sold a lot of copies. Eric Johnson, a lot of the people that I've had on my channel of that time period. Now, I don't know if that's ever going to happen again, that it's actually that there's a mass revival of guitar music like that instrumental guitar music that reaches, the audience. These guys were playing massive places back then. They were selling 1 million records or more, millions of records. And it's really difficult because I think music is so fractured at this point with it's very hard to get a movement going behind any particular artist. And I would say this is the case for anything, for to get a song that's popular. So I was talking to someone that's very high up at a record label the other day. And I asked this person, someone that should be able to answer this, what would you consider to be a hit song streaming wise? Like, how many plays on Spotify would you consider to be a hit song? And this person said to me, well, we don't think of it like that. We think of it as, how something does over time. Now, I don't believe it for a minute that a record label whose business it is to sell downloads, or not downloads, sell streams, I guess, if you were to call selling streams, get streams, doesn't have, 100 million plays. Divine Destiny there, Divine Star Destiny says 100 million plays. That's what I was looking for. I would say, honestly, I said 300 million plays for a big hit song. But then I went and I looked at how many plays songs have that came out. Mighty Mouse says 150 to 200 million plays. I'm trying to think of something that just came out recently. Who's somebody that released a record? Not Taylor Swift. Let's see here. Let me look at Taylor Swift. Let me look how many streams that she's gotten on her new record. Let's see here. Okay, so The Fate of Ophelia, 706 million plays. Then we have 404, 253, 228, 195. So a massive hit. So I look at Cruel Summer here. This is a song that's been out for a while, which has 3.1 billion plays. That's a massive hit, okay? Anything over 1 billion is really a huge, huge hit. It's hard to get 1 billion plays. Okay, Hayley Williams has a new record. Okay, let's look. That's good. Good, very good. Her record, I think, came out on the 7th of November, maybe? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so her new record, this is good. The biggest song is Parachute, this song here. Hang on.
My web up in the air, my spider senses, rain's gonna fall, wash away the life I'm weaving. I thought you were gonna catch me, I never stopped falling for you.
Okay, without looking, no cheating. How many plays do you think that has? That's been out, I want to say, since November. I'm clicking on it here. It came out. It doesn't really. Does it say when it came out? November 7th. I was right. Somebody cheated. It has 20 million plays. Okay, so that's all. That's 20 million in what, a month? 6 weeks? 20 million. Taylor Swift's record's been out for 3 months maybe. And it has, the biggest song has 700 million plays. Okay. What's another thing that's let's see here. I'm trying to think of things that are okay. Bruno Mars, that Die With a Smile song. That song has 3.2 billion plays. Okay. Bruno Mars has over 10 songs with over. He has 10 songs with over 1 billion plays. Whew, that's a lot. But if you look at Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin has one song with 1 billion plays, which is Stairway to Heaven. Okay? 1.2 billion. Now, obviously, people have been listening to that since 1971. That's 54 years. These are only Spotify stats, so it doesn't really, these songs have been listened to billions and billions of times. It's actually amazing that these old songs from 50 years ago can have 1 billion streams. But Stairway to Heaven on Spotify, 1.2 billion. Immigrant Song, 936 million. Whole Lotta Love, 755 million. Black Dog, 463. Kashmir, 366. So there's a lot of songs with hundreds of millions of plays. Okay. 19 million monthly listeners. Nirvana has 3 songs with 1 billion plays. Considering that they came out 35 years ago, pretty much. Smells Like Teen Spirit, 2.6 billion. Come As You Are, 1.8. Heart-Shaped Box, 1 billion. That's a lot of plays, right? But going back to my conversation with this person, very high up at a record label, this person could not tell me what he considered to be a hit song. And I would say a big hit, 300 million streams in 3 months. That would be a big hit. Anything above that would be massive in 3 months. And that's basically where Taylor Swift's she's got one song with 700 million plays. Massive hit, though. And somebody said Queen. Queen is probably the biggest of the older bands. I would say Queen has the most billion play songs. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs with over 1 billion plays. Bohemian Rhapsody just hit 3 billion. Don't Stop Me Now, 2.5. Under Pressure, 2 billion. Another One Bites Dust, 2.3 billion. This is really insane. We Owe Rocky, 1.6. Somebody to Love, 1 billion. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, 1.1 billion. Killer Queen, 1 billion. I mean, that is ridiculous. 60 million monthly listeners. Really, really incredible. Platinum single. Okay, here we go. David, thank you. A platinum single is 150 million. Platinum single is 150 million streams. Platinum album is 1.5 billion streams. That's perspective for you. Okay, there we go. Okay. So a platinum record is 150 million streams, or platinum single. Okay, so when I said something that's a really big hit has 300 million streams, that would be like a two times platinum, right? So that's basically what I was referring to. So I think that there's a definitive number that somebody could say. Now, the question is really, how is it that you, as an artist, how can you actually put out a record that connects with a lot of people when music is so fragmented? That's the real trick. I have many people that are friends of mine that are releasing music all the time, and they don't know how to promote it. It's really difficult to know how to promote. You can go to radio, that's still a thing. You can pay independent promoters to get you on radio, even if you're not on a major label. Radio is still a thing. Playlisting is still a thing. TikTok, getting played on TikTok and crossing over to Spotify. The reason I bring up Spotify is it's the only platform that actually posts its numbers of plays. K-pop has figured it out. Christopher says that. Yes, they have. It's time to take a look at what they've been doing. Well, they have a massive industry there with professional songwriters, with, it's a big, big worldwide machine. It's really incredible. Really amazing. Someone asked what 1 billion streams is worth money-wise. Well, that's an interesting question because not all streams pay the same. It's the same like YouTube. YouTube views that are done that are in certain countries, for example, the United States or Canada or places in Europe that actually pay more, streams pay more than if you got played, let's say, in the Philippines or someplace like that. I'm not sure why they, but Spotify does the same thing. That I think where the plays are done or where they happen actually makes a difference in how much they pay. So not all streams are created equal. They don't all pay the same. And it has to do with advertising, as Estrella just said there. That's exactly right. Okay, so Mighty Mouse says 1 billion streams on Spotify roughly equal to 4.3 million pounds, or is that million euros in revenue? That sounds about right to me. That's about right. Care to talk about Billionaire? Chris just asked. I talked about Billionaire at the beginning, that I've been working on mixing the record, finishing tracking and mixing for about 3 months. We have 11 songs or 12 songs. And it's and it just takes time. It really takes time because I can't work on it every day. So sometimes it'll be, a week might go by where I don't get to work on it. I worked on it yesterday, today, and I'll work on it some tomorrow. I have a collaboration video with Professor of Rock, Adam, that's coming out tomorrow. He interviewed me for his channel. And we're doing a collaboration video between our two channels. I've never done one before. It's a new thing on YouTube. I'm not sure how it works, but I clicked on it and I don't know. I think it sends out notifications to both of our channels, but it lives on his channel. So Who's getting annoyed repeating the same message all the time? Who's repeating? Is somebody repeating the same message? I don't know what that is. Well, if you're getting tired of repeating the same message, then don't repeat it. Yeah, I don't know what your message is. Sorry. I want to remind people, Christmas is coming up this week, in case you needed me to remind you. We have on sale, I have my guitar collection, complete guitar collection. It's on sale until the 26th. That's 5 days, 2 hours, and 7 minutes from now. You can click on another tab, open it up, purchase it there, and give it for a gift. It has 4 courses in it for $99. These are all video courses, okay? The Scale Matrix, which is my guitar scale course, teaches you how to play your scales all up and down the neck. The Arpeggio Masterclass teaches you how to play your arpeggios all over the neck. Once you know where your arpeggios are, you know what are the good notes to stop on when you're soloing in your pentatonic scales. My Quick Lessons Pro, that's for more kind of like how to create licks and things like that, and ideas, how to develop ideas. These are all video lessons. It has about 28 different ones. 5 hours long, 5 hours of video lessons in there. My beginner guitar course is in there. So it's like 4 courses for $99. And you can gift it to someone. So it's cool. Not only does it help you, but it, thank you, Christopher, appreciate that. But helps keep the channel going. Okay, so I have a little dilemma here I'm going to tell you about. Then we're going to listen to some more music. So I have one earbud in that, and I have one earbud in that. Now, I have no idea how I lost these are 2 different variations of the AirPods. And I lost the left one on both of them. And I am so bummed about it. I'm not sure why. And there's like nothing you can do. What do you do? What do you do? They fell into my head. They probably did. But how did I lose the left one of both of them? Red has them. Oh my God. eBay for a left earbud. Okay, please update on the Noel Gallagher interview if it's ever coming out. It is not coming out. That is the update on it. So that's all I can say about it. It's not coming out. I'm sorry to say. So that's it. People have been asking me for months and stuff, but I have to just say that it's not coming out. Now, there may be another one in the future, but the one that I shot is not coming out. I'm sorry I told people. It's the only video that I've shot that didn't come out. So, but that's it. Somebody keeps asking, how's Darren doing? Darren Dodd. Darren's doing great. I just saw him the other day. He was here. Thoughts on BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive. So, Bachman Turner Overdrive. We're a great band. Okay? Taking Care of Business has 154 million plays. So I guess that is a platinum single. You know, I haven't listened to this with headphones on in 50 years. So, Randy Bachman, somebody said in the chat here that the Guess Who is going out on tour. And the Guess Who is a great band. Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman are going out on tour. And I'm looking here. American Woman has 146 million plays. Let's listen to that. 2024. Okay, actually, I'm going to play my favorite. This is my favorite Guess Who song. I love this song. No Time. Listen. Great solo. Oh! What a sound.
On my way to better things, I found myself some way.
Wow.
Distant roads are
Great bass sound, yes.
no time for a summer friend.
Great bass part.
Time for the love you send. Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. You need not
Great guitar lines.
There's no time left for you. No time left for you. No time left for you. On my
Wow.
Well, I can hide silent footsteps crowding me, sudden darkness, but I can sing. No sugar tonight in my coffee, no sugar tonight in my tea.
Oh,
no
yeah.
sugar to stand beside me, no sugar to run with me.
Oh, man. Another great song, These Eyes. Vocals are phenomenal on these records. Oh my God.
These eyes cry every night for you.
So somebody asked in here, why didn't I never interview Mike Rutherford and Tony Banks from Genesis? Because I don't know Tony Banks and Mike Rutherford. So that's why. How do you like that? If I knew how to interview Tony Banks and Mike Rutherford, I would interview them. It's the same reason I haven't interviewed Jimmy Page. I mean, there's obviously a lot of people that I have not interviewed. You didn't know David Gilmour is still back there? I did. That's true. I didn't. That's a very good point about all that. But on something with saxophone. Okay, I will. I'm going to put on something with saxophone. This is one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite musicians, one of the greatest musicians that's ever lived, who I visited 2 weeks ago. This is Keith Jarrett playing Everything. Oh, man. Oh, amazing. Okay, so this is a song called Spirits 20 or Peace. Listen, it's right here. Oh, man. So good. So the Spirits record Keith put out in 1986. And it is beautiful. He played everything on it and he made it with 2 cassette players. That's 2 cassette players. He did it in his studio where I was last week, 2 weeks ago when I visited Keith. I went to visit Keith because I hadn't seen him in a while. I was thinking about him, and I visited him and his wife Akiko up in New Jersey. And it was great to see him. It was really great to see him. So, let's see here. Tears for Fears. So there's so many songs to play. There's so many great songs. This reminds me of Listen how big the bass drum is. Sounds killer. I love how the song turns around on the hook. You're back into the verse right there. It's amazing. When just that the transition is killer. Right here. So good. I love all the panning of everything. When the harmony, the answer line, the sowing the seeds of, is in one speaker. Is it in my left speaker? Do I have my headphones on the right way? Let me see here. What? I'm not sure what ear. I know they're on the right way. I think it's in the left speaker. I don't even know. I wish that this, my only criticism of these headphones, they sound great. These Sennheiser 490 Pros, they sound really good, and they're super comfortable. But I don't know the left side from the right side. Cable is always the left. Thank you, sixth user. So cord is always in the left ear. Well, okay, so let's do this. Okay, so the answer vocal is in the right speaker there. There's that honesty again. I wish they would do that. I mean, seriously? Do they? Okay. They're in your left ear pod. For those of you that just joined us, I have two things, right? I have two sets of earbuds that are both missing the right ear. What am I going to do? Oh boy, that's ridiculous. One of the songs that I did on a live stream, one of the Tears for Fears songs. I mean, there's there's so many amazing Tears for Fears songs. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. It has 2.3 billion plays. I just thought I'd bring that up. Head Over Heels. Well, there's two different versions. One has 354 million plays. One has 96 million. That's like about 500 million between the two. Mad World 196. But I really love this song, the title cut for Elemental record. Come on, those toms sound so good. Oh man, this song is so good. There's a great video on YouTube of them working on this song. They have Tim Palmer working on it with them.
Welcome to the real world. I said, welcome to the real world. How we're rushing like the wind. Make it out and make it in. Welcome to the free world.
Wow.
I said, welcome
Amazing vocals. Come on, that's so good. Oh, so good. So good.
Does your conscience always get you down? Fall to pieces, rough and tumble. Does your conscience always get you down? These days it's all in my mind. It's elemental. Don't say
Love that.
when you're down. It's elemental.
Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. That sounds so good. You know, this is the thing, is like, before people cut and pasted in Pro Tools, and when people weren't looking at screens, they were just playing along with stuff, you got so much more interesting things because you weren't being distracted visually by looking at what was coming in and out. I think that there is something about that. So that is the Elemental record. That's the title cut there, Elemental, 1993. This came out 1 year before I moved to Atlanta. What is the name of the song I just played? Not fluent English guy here. Lucas, that was Elemental by Tears for Fears, 1993. That's the name of the song. That's the name of the record. So, I've been thinking about what, I talked about doing less interviews, although I'm sitting on probably about 8 right now, something like that. So I have so many, and I still have more scheduled coming up. So it's, in theory, I'm not going to do as many interviews as I was doing. I'm not going to travel like I was in the past. I did too. It's been great and everything. And when we do the interviews here in the studio, it's obviously much easier to do, but it's very difficult to travel and do that, especially with the kids in school and stuff. So that's one of the things that I want to do on both channels, is I want to make more of my own videos about the topics that I'm more music stuff, more music videos. So if people want to come here, that's basically what I'm telling people, that I only interview people that I'm interested in, really. People that I like, that I'm fans of as musicians, and if people want to do that and want to come here, I will do it. Obviously, though, I still am traveling. I've got some interviews set up in the next few weeks. So, do what you want, Rick. Let's see here. they should go to you. If Jimmy Page becomes available, I vote. They have the kids take the day off from school. If I was interviewing Jimmy Page, my son Dylan would definitely want to come for sure. Play some Swerve Driver. I think I will. Let's listen to a little Swerve Driver. Is that Adam Franklin there telling me that? Adam, are you there? You guys know I love Swerve Driver so much. I'm going to play a little Girl on a Motorbike. I played this with Adam, the singer. Oh, I gotta crank it. Wow. What's up, Dean? This came out in 1993. Oh. Beautiful. Wow. So one of my favorite things I've ever done on this channel was when I had Adam Franklin here, and because I recorded a couple Swerve Driver songs last year. Was it last year? Or was it 2 years ago now? No, it was last year. The singer Adam was here, the band was here, and he and I played that song together. And I showed him that because it's tuned, it has a weird open tuning. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Let me get my guitar. Where is it here? Hold on. Now, you're not supposed to walk out of the thing. So, I had played this on maybe on a short or something, or on a video, and then Adam showed me how to play it correctly with the tuning, and then I played it my way along with him, where I was just playing what the chords are on the guitar without being in the open tuning. But it's like love that. Let's check it out. I'll play along with that. Let's see if I'm in tune with it. Okay, here we go. It's called Girl on a Motorbike. when I played it with Adam, it worked perfectly with his when he was playing in the alternate tuning. But I'm playing. So that's those are the chords actually in standard tuning. I love that. Let's see here. So I played Swerve Driver. What else? Man, I've done so much. I'm looking back at my playlists here, and I've made so many playlists over the last. I probably have 200 playlists, something like that. Easily 200 playlists that I've made for videos, and this is just on here. This is just on Spotify. I have 200 playlists that I've made to. I guess not just for videos, but some of them are for my interviews. But that's a lot. I'm looking at it and it's really amazing. Been doing this a long time. Okay, so I've got my got Christmas coming up. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow on the main channel. Tune in. I'm gonna talk about some new things. And Christmas sale is going on until the 26th. You can get all 4 of my courses for $99. That's my complete guitar collection bundle. It's 5 days and 1 hour and 34 minutes. That's the Quick Lessons Pro guitar course, Arpeggio Masterclass, the Scale Matrix, and my beginning guitar course. All those for $99. They're all video courses. You guys are amazing. I'm hoping that it won't be 10 months again until my next live stream on this channel. It won't be. I'll make sure I do it before then. You guys are amazing. Have a great time. I'll see you tomorrow. Tune in the afternoon. Talk to you guys later.